This is Carcassonne, a kingdom-building Eurogame for 2 to 5 players. In Carcassonne, players use tiles to collectively build up a medieval kingdom of cities, roads, monasteries, and farms. The goal of the game is to win. You win by scoring the most victory points, earn by sending your followers to claim parts of the kingdom you and your fellow players have built. On your turn, you'll do 3 things: place a tile, place a follower, if you'd like, and score completed features. The kingdom starts off humbly as this single tile, the beginnings of a city as well as the road. When your turn begins, you'll draw a tile and add it to the landscape. It must be placed next to an existing tile in a way that makes sense. For instance, no abruptly colliding a city wall with a road or grassland. Once you've placed a tile, you may choose to place one follower on a feature on that tile: a road, city, monastery, or farm. You may only place a follower if no other followers are already on that feature. For example, if someone already has a follower on the same road, that road belongs to him, and you may not place another follower there. Once placed, your follower will stay until the improvement is completed. All followers on a completed feature are returned to their players for future use. Cities are scored once the city is completely walled off. The scoring player receives 2 points for every tile the city is on, plus 2 more for every shield within the city. Roads are scored once they have an endpoint on both sides. The scoring player receives 1 point for every tile the road is on. Monasteries are scored once the monastery is completely surrounded by other tiles. The scoring player receives 9 points, 1 for the monastery and 1 for each surrounding tile. The player with the most followers on the feature scores it. All tied players score the feature in full. Players take turns doing these 3 steps: drawing, placing, and scoring, until there are no more tiles left to play. At the end of the game, you will score every incomplete feature. Once again, the player with the most followers on the feature scores it. Incomplete cities are worth half the points: 1 for each tile the city is on, plus 1 more for each shield. Incomplete roads are worth full credit: 1 point for each tile the road is on. Incomplete monasteries are worth 1 point, plus 1 for each surrounding tile. And finally, farms are scored. Farms are worth 3 points for each completed city they touch. Farmland can stretch pretty far, only ending when blocked by a city or road. Ready to play? Place the starting tile in the middle of the table and shuffle the other tiles. Give 8 followers to each player, placing 1 on the score track. Choose a starting player however you see fit. You're now ready to play Carcassonne.